All right, I'll go first. Hi, Steve. How are you over here?
Hi.
This will be the third Game 7 for these key players with you as their head coach. What's the difference you see in them in preparing for this one? Maybe that was different than against OKC or against Cleveland?
I think just when you've experienced it a few times, you kind of are ready for the emotion of it and the finality of it, one way or the other. So the game takes on a little different feel from the first six. And I think it's important for our guys to have gone through that and felt it. You just get a little more comfortable with it. Hi.
So Chris Paul is out tonight. How different are the Rockets this year without him?
Well, I mean, he's one of the best players in the league. So you take him away from them, and it's a huge loss for them. But that doesn't mean they're not capable. They've got great players. Eric Gordon's had a great series. They've got other guys who can step up and score. But it's a big loss, and that's part of the playoffs, unfortunately, for a lot of teams. We're still without Andre, which is a big blow for us. In a different way. He's not a scorer for us like Chris is for Houston, but huge component. And so you go through the playoffs and things happen, and you've got to be able to bounce back no matter what and keep going.
Steve, Dan Wecky with the Los Angeles Times. As someone who's coached in Game 7s and has played in Game 7s, what are those first few minutes like energy-wise inside the arena, and how do you kind of weather that initial sort of awareness of Game 7?
Yeah, it's pretty frenetic out there the first few minutes, and I think everybody's got butterflies. But once the players kind of settle in, it gets easier, and I'm confident that, as I mentioned earlier, with our experience, our core guys have been through this a few times. I think that'll be helpful to allow us to get on track quicker.
Steve, any idea how long Iguodala could be out?
No idea. I mean, it's been day to day since Game 3, so it's just not an easy injury to predict in terms of the recovery.
Steve, you've mentioned in the past that how important Draymond is in terms of the team's overall energy and aggression and so forth. In a Game 7, do you have to pull him back a little bit or just let Draymond be Draymond?
Yeah. You think I can pull him back? You think I'm capable of that? I remember last Game 7, he had one of the great Game 7s in NBA history, so I'm not too worried about him.